Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome newbies. If you're returning, welcome back. This is going to be a reading for the eclipse today, November 19, 2021. It's a partial eclipse in Taurus. So this is a big one, guys. It lasts a long time. It lasts about 90 days. And it already started, honestly. So this is a big eclipse. I feel like a lot of us are going through major doorways, changes. I mean, obviously we are in Scorpio season as well. So there's a lot, you know. We're not going to get into the astrology. I'm just here to really dive deep into the cards, into the messages. And it's an in-depth reading. So a lot of soul stuff is going to come up, I'm pretty sure. It's not going to be futile. This is like a very spiritual reading, I feel it's going to be. So we have 3 groups. This is my juniper. Just clear the area a little bit. Okay. So we have 3 groups. We have amethyst, number 1, black obsidian tower, number 2, and the rose quartz, number 3. Let me just make a close-up. So here you have the amethyst slab, number 1, beautiful black obsidian snowflake tower, mini, and of course, beautiful rose quartz palm stone. These are stones actually, guys, that are part of my collection, but this is for me. I don't know if you heard it in my other videos. Maybe you didn't watch my other videos, or maybe this is the first time you're here. I got a bunch of crystals that I'm going to put up for Christmas, hopefully. I need to cleanse them. I need to price them and take a picture of them, and I will probably put them on my Etsy shop. I might do a video, excuse me, showing the crystals maybe, you know, instead of just the picture. I don't know. It all depends on time. I have a lot of stuff to do. I just started a new course in digital, you know, management. So I'm really busy with that. So, but I will do my best. Okay. So we have the amethyst first. So we're going to start with the amethyst. I'm going to put these here because I don't want to break them. So amethyst, hello group 1 with the amethyst slab. The juniper always like turns off though. Let's see. So we're going to start with a crystal kind of card, but it's not any crystal card. These are the liquid crystals oracle. It's by Justin Mokisha Azar, who is really connected to the Atlantean world, Atlantean era, Atlantean energy. Very deep cards. I usually don't use them in my readings. I use them for personal readings, my own, right? But I just decided to come here, and Spirit was like, I think it's time to whip these out. Okay. I think I used them once in a video before. But anyway, let's get into it. Group 1. Already pre-shuffled, so we're just going to go ahead and shuffle. Group 1, what do you have for, Spirit, sorry, what do you have for group 1, please? We're going to read from the book because these are really deep. My nose is starting to itch already, so we're tapped in. Okay. Group 1, please, Spirit. Group 1. What is their crystal? Okay, so. Ooh, smoky quartz. This is deep. Earth light. This is a very grounding energy. It's about cleansing as well, sorry. I feel an energy of resources, using the resources of the earth. So that could be, you know, anything having to do with herbs, having to do with crystals, having to do, it's grounding. It's a really grounding energy. Smoky quartz, as we know, is a transmuter of negative energy. Like most of the dark stones, so is obsidian, you know, and all that good stuff. There's obsidian, there's smoky quartz, there's tourmaline, black tourmaline. But here, guys, number 1, you have the smoky quartz. It says earth light. Now look at these symbols. Maybe they might remind you of something, because he really went deep with these cards. There's symbols, Atlantean symbols. There's the Atlantean name for the stone, which is Uranomel. Uranomel. So smoky quartz, earth light. Let's just read a passage. It's by letter. So S-E-M-U. There we go. I have things, little note thingies, because I am working on my own crystal deck. Been doing that for a while. A year. You know, divine timing. So let's see what we have here. Smoke, just a passage. Your healing journey today. Why did you get this card? If smoky quartz has come to you today, she is here to help you with emotional healing and the redefinition of your physical space. She has come to aid you on an already active journey deep into the physical self to find the light that gives you life. Once recognized, you will shine that fire into the darkest areas of yourself. In smoky quartz, embrace the darker and more physical, the better. To her, darkness is a measure of light content. Wait, I read that wrong. In smoky quartz, embrace the darker and more physical, the better. To her, darkness is a measure of light content. Light that you can reclaim and use as fuel towards the goals and the happiness you have chosen for yourself. In the sacred embrace that is around you today, offer up all your darkness, most difficult and pain-filled aspects. Leave no stone unturned. Let go and be free. Never again will you see physicality as separate from spirit, for it is the space of the supreme realization of the united oneness. When an aspect of your physical world weighs heavily upon you, see a rose, perfect, gentle, and delicate, for it shares the same origin and source of life. If you will allow this, your life can become a glorious artwork, paving the united path to the supreme oneness with peace, love, and joy. So you definitely, guys, are going to a transformation, or a transformation is about to happen. It's giving me that death and rebirth energy. There's something about being in an impasse. There's something about not having solutions, not seeing the end of the tunnel, almost being desperate, not desperate, but almost on the brink of giving up. Smoky quartz is here to remind you that from dark emanates light. Okay, you must go through this trial here and tribulation. It's all to bring you to the desired outcome. There's something maybe you have been missing, something you've been avoiding, maybe taking care of yourself, maybe an intuition, maybe some pain you've swept under the rug. It's almost like a tower energy here for you guys, okay? So we're starting strong, I told you guys. So now let's get into these cards here. The Moonology. No, sorry, it's the Queen of the Moon. So let's see. I said I wasn't going to shuffle because I already shuffled. All right, Spirit, what do you have for group 1? It's like the lotus, you know, growing out of the mud. Definitely is a transformation, giving me death energy, tower energy, Pluto energy, basically. For some of you, this is about your career as well. But it starts with you anyway. So, like I said, this is a deep soul reading here. See? Discernment. Pam, I saw the Ace of Swords card. The new beginning with clarity. Out of the darkness. The answers coming in. The answers you need to set sail on that new path. To open that new portal, to open that new door. To your new you and to your new life. Discernment. It's a 10. Yeah, it's the ending. It's air energy. It's about understanding. It's about weighing the pros and cons. It's about not letting your fear fog your thoughts. listening to your heart and your mind at unison. Like the connection between your heart, your third eye, your heart and your third eye, right? It's the connection, it's the balance of the both that brings discernment. First, it starts with intuition and understanding the messages, understanding your inner truth. And then from there, you can like make sense of it, discern it, and take action. Okay? Next, also by the same person that made these, Stacey DeMarco, we have an animal. Divine Animal Oracles here. Not shuffling, already shuffled. For group 1, please, Divine Animal. Group 1. The answers are coming, I heard. So, see? Oh, wow. Transformation. Sea otter. I told you guys, this is a 9. This is a 10. And then you have this card, which is all about transformation. See? The sea otter. Transformation. Yeah, you guys are definitely transforming here, but you got to go in the depth of your emotion first. It's water. Transformation is Scorpio, which is water. Your emotions, you have to get a hold of your emotions and discern what is like a programming, what is like fear, what is yours or not yours. It's time to do some it's time to organize your emotions. It's time to really clean up. I feel like there's a lot of unsaid things, there's a lot of resentment, there's a lot of sacrifice that you've been doing, guys. And it's time to pick you and to, you know, I feel like you've done all you could do, and it's starting to drag you down. And I feel like it had to drag you down really deep into the ocean, the waters, right? In order for the transformation to happen. And I feel like that's where you are at right now, in that point, and it's not probably pleasant. It's not fun, obviously, but it's to transform you. It's to transform you. It's like a baptism. It's a new you. It's a new you. It's a new cycle that begins for you. Let's get into Tarot. We're going to get deeper. Fountain, Tarot. So what do we have for group 1 with the amethyst? Group 1. Group 1 with the amethyst spirit. What is this about? The sun is about to shine. You're going to see clearly through things. Where we felt lost, stuck against the wall, answers are coming for you. But it's going to be via a very forceful energy. It's not going to be, it's going to be, tower energy kind of. So you have the Page of Wands, the new beginning of excitement, new creativity, a new job, a new venture, maybe creating your own business, maybe completely switching because you've been so boxed in, or you thought this is whatever you had to do was whatever you had to do, whatever it's a job, whatever it's a relationship. And okay, these people, spam calls. And this is a new venture, and this is the rebirth after the transformation, where you are you, where you are following your passions, where you're like a kid again, you're excited again. You're looking forward to waking up. You're looking forward to your day, which probably hasn't been the case for you in a long time. I mean, look at this. Your inner child is going to be so happy. It's a reconnection with your inner child. Maybe that is the whole transformation. A lot of adulting. I feel like a lot of you had responsibilities, a lot of responsibilities weighing on you. And it's time to let them go, guys. Okay? Sorry. King of Swords. King of Swords is discerning. He's a king. I mean, you know, he takes control of his life. He's not afraid to speak up. He's just, he's fair. He has discernment. He definitely has discernment, right? It's taking your power back and speaking up and planning, organizing, standing up for your beliefs and your desires. Page of Wands. So, and the King of Wands could also be a judge. This could be your boss. You deciding to leave that job. King of Swords. I said King of Wands. Sorry, King of Swords and the Page of Wands. You deciding to leave that job that is very mental and automatic, like 3D, very like low vibration, not low vibration, but there's no passion, right? And you want something passionate. You're reconnecting with your inner child, your passion, you know. You're reborn. You feel alive again. So maybe you're leaving this like aseptic, like routine and very like harsh environment, you know. Environment could be your job, workplace, or your home, or something. I don't feel like it's a relationship. I feel like it's somebody that's an authority, you know, that you respect. It's a chain of command, but it doesn't mean that you don't have a choice. You do have a choice. If you don't feel this, it doesn't resonate with you anymore, it's bringing you down, it's making you doubt, it's making you pessimistic, it's making you, you know, just not happy. I mean, I think it's time to go, you know, pursue your happiness. Maybe, you know, not maybe, that is the transformation. Whatever the situation is, I feel like your transformation is that you have decided to pursue your happiness. Something you haven't done in a while. I don't know why, but this is what's up. Three of Cups, yes, your happiness. Your tribe, your, you know, joy energy. Having fun. Celebrating yourself. Celebrating life. These are very happy cards. Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. Having fun, going out, not being so serious. You know, maybe you were in the King of Swords energy because of the responsibility aspect of your reading. Like I was saying, I feel like you have a lot of responsibility. And I think the change here that's happening for you, the shift, it might have happened already at the 8-8 portal, okay? Because that was pretty, you know, powerful portal where it's like, we were connecting with our desires, you know, and it's our really deepest desires, that like inner child. Leo is the child of the zodiac, so it's passionate, it's driven, it's just go, it's the sun, it's happy, it's the happiest energy here, you know. So, and with this Page of Wands, it reminds me of this, and it's like I feel like you had so many responsibilities, and you're deciding to pursue your happiness. I don't know what else to say. That keeps coming up. Pursue your happiness. Look at this, 8 of Wands, which is like a sunrise, right? Pursue your happiness. Go after your happiness. 8 of Wands. This is going after your happiness. Communication, travel, exploration, expansion. Okay? Beautiful energy. It's a spiritual awakening as well. Waking up to the sun. Okay? So, let's see. Let's get into the Work Your Light oracles here. You need to go after what makes you happy. Group number 1. Point blank, period. No matter what it is. Whether this is about a relationship, which I don't feel like it is for the majority of you. It's about logistics, about a job, it's about where you live, whom you live with. You have to hear the message clearly for you guys. Group number 1 is to go pursue your happiness. I feel like a lot of you have sacrificed a lot for people. Or, you know, you have dimmed your light. It's time to be a kid again and to dare, and to muster up your courage and to go after what you desire, because it is available for you. Always. Okay? Yeah, look, wow. Told you. Unbound. Those responsibilities, I told you. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. This could be a generational, like a pattern, karmic thing that you're carrying. And I feel like you're finally breaking it. You're finally breaking, I don't want to say curse, but you're finally breaking these patterns. And even if it's not a past life, it's patterns, it's responsibility. It's like the way you were brought up, things that are expected of you. That King of Swords energy here. Maybe that's the one. Like I said, for some of you, it's somebody in authority whom it's the chain of command. But it's time to unbound. It's time to flee the nest. It's time to go on your own journey, your own path. Okay, it's time for you to go in the pursuit of your own happiness. And some of you, this involves completely moving location, relocating totally, cities. 8 of Wands. Look at that. 8 of Cups under that. Moving away. Unbound. I told you. 8 of Cups is moving away, unbound. There's everything you needed to learn here is done. It's time to move on to the new cycle, your new cycle, which depends on you. What is it going to look like? Is it going to be a cycle of, joy, fun, happiness, and meeting people and just like happy exchange, growth together, support, love, respect, fun? Or what is it going to be? Or you're going to repeat the same cycle, the same patterns. It's time to unbound, guys. Okay? It's time to let it go. It's time. It's time to go. Okay? It's time to go. It's time for the next chapter. Okay? From the same Work Your Light, Rebecca Campbell. We're going to get into the Starseeds Oracle. I already shuffled. I don't know why I want to do that. Okay, Spirit. What do we have for group 2 with the amethyst? Amethyst. See, this stuck to my thumb, whatever. I felt the energy of it. So I want to take one, but I'm going to take 2. So let's see what the first one was. The second one, I know now why I had to take it. It's exactly what I was saying, but we'll get to that. Look at this. Oh, wow. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. That is the transformation. Healing those family, conditionings, healing those soul patterns, healing the past life contracts or these contracts, this life you're living contracts. It's unbinding. It's healing that and letting go of that. Okay. And moving on to the next thing. Understanding, discerning that this is not for you to carry. You have learned the lesson a long time ago, but you somehow keep yourself from moving on, or something keeps you from moving on, or someone keeps you from moving on. But you've learned this lesson already. And the door is open for you. You have the key, but you are the only one that can discern and decide that this is done. I'm going to do this now. Okay? So the rebirth is up to you. I said I felt the Tower energy, it's been going on for a long time, but I feel like the Tower is actually you. The spark, there's some spark that comes out of nowhere with these, like I said, I think it started in the 8-8 portal and then 11-11 portal that we just had. Now today, the 19th, is the partial full moon eclipse in Taurus, which is all about self-love. It's ruled by Venus. And Uranus is there. So maybe that's why I'm feeling the, you know, the tower energy, because it's abrupt change. It's out of nowhere, left field. And it starts with a spark, something that ignites inside of you, inside of us. And then we're in Scorpio season, guys. Mars is there, you know, the planet of I am, personal strength and courage. Mercury's there, the discernment, you know, so deep cellular healing, very scorpionic energy, along with this transformation. So Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. That's the transformation. Okay, and you are protected. Don't worry, with the smoky quartz, you are very protected. Like I said, the doorway's open. There's something here. There's a sense of responsibility. You're not wanting to disappoint, not wanting to go against, you know, what the rules are, but it's up to you. Do you want to stay there? Because it's time to go. You've learned everything you needed to learn. 8 of Wands and the 8 of Cups here. 8-8. It's time to expand. It's time, like I said, the 8-8 portal. Didn't I say that? It's time to expand, guys. It is. It's time for a new beginning where you will find so many soulmates, you know, friends, people that uplift you, respect you, that will make you grow. You guys grow together. It could even be the beginning of a collaboration in something, you know, but you definitely belong there. That is where you belong right now. That is what you need right now. That is part of your, you know, healing, your physical, your emotional healing. Okay. So like I was saying, this card, it says the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts, right? Again, innocence, tenderness, rare gifts. The portal. This is what's waiting for you on the other side. Page of Wands, 3 of Cups. Innocence, tenderness, rare gifts. Inner child energy, fun, lightheartedness, celebration. I feel like it's been a while you haven't celebrated you. When is the last time you connected with self, truly, and spoke with yourself? Do this mirror exercise is really good. You know, looking at yourself and talking to yourself, and being grateful. Being grateful. You know, being appreciative of who you are. Looking at yourself truly, deeply. That's a very healing practice. Okay? Also, writing a letter to your inner child. Okay? There's an energy of inner child here. Reconnecting with your joyful spot. Reconnecting with your inner child. Reconnecting with that solar energy. You know, that inner solar flame. Lighting that flame. Igniting that flame again. Okay? There's a lot of duty, a lot of responsibility that's been put on you. Some of you, you're the eldest of the family or something. Okay, let's get some power thoughts. And then I have empowering questions. Do I want to start with the questions first? Yeah, let's start with the questions first. Empowering questions. Okay, for group 1. What kind of advice on life would my old self give to my current self? Your old self is giving me that inner child energy again. Your old self, meaning when you were little, your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations. Like, what were you aspiring to do? What were you dreaming about? What would that person, the old you, tell the new you? That's another exercise you can do. Okay? Okay, last but not least, let's get into the power thoughts. For group 1, I hope this was helpful, guys. Happy, full moon eclipse. Very healing eclipse here. Very healing. But it starts with an uproar. And it's not something shocking. You know, it's inside. It's internal. Because we are on Scorpio season. Taurus obviously is the opposite. That creates the full moon. The moon is, you know, that's what creates the full moon. And It's very internal. It's very emotional. It's deep, 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 deep emotional and physical healing, like it says. So let's see what we got. My income is constantly increasing. I begin now, today, to open myself to ever increasing prosperity. It says income here, but then here it says prosperity. Prosperity is not just money. It's your own growth, your personal growth. It's your expansion. It's your, how do you say this? Your flourishment, you flourishing and thriving with this soul tribe that is waiting for you on the other side, right? So my income is constantly increasing. Are you not leaving this job because you're afraid you won't find something that pays as much? You know, no. Is the pay worth it decimating you and you going home sad all the time and it affecting you physically and emotionally? It's time to take a rest and to be courageous and to shake it up. Transform. Go ahead and transform. What did I say before? Go ahead and transform and pursue your own happiness. What makes you happy? Okay, what kind of advice would your old self give your new self today? Okay, guys? So I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. And everything is below, my handles and all that stuff in IG and blah, blah, blah. Take care and happy, happy, happy eclipse. Bye. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your partial full moon eclipse partial lunar eclipse in Taurus. So, you guys chose the snowflake obsidian tower, mini tower. These are part of my new crystal collection that I got recently. I just need to get to it, cleanse them, price them, and put them up on my Etsy. I was thinking of doing a video where I show them one by one so you can actually see them, you know, in real life, kind of, at least, in the screen where I can turn them and all that stuff. I'm not sure. I am very busy because I'm taking a digital course to, you know, change career, basically. I'm a translator, basically, but I want to get into digital because that's the future. We know that. Plus, I want to do digital because then I can do my website. But that's not just why. It's the smart move. It's time to make smart moves, guys, okay, for your growth. But it starts with the first action. This is what this eclipse is about as well. This is what Scorpio is about. It's a transformation. It's like looking at your life inventory. What's going on? Okay, what am I doing? Where am I stuck? This is the opportunity to transform. Scorpio is the transformative sign. It is the transformation sign. Pluto ruled and Mars ruled. And Mars is in Scorpio right now, guys, with the sun. Okay, it's very important. And now you have Uranus with this partial lunar eclipse in Taurus, which is Venusian energy. Your environment, your surrounding, what lights you up, what nurtures your heart, your soul, your spirit. Okay, it's time to figure out what is lighting you up, what lights you up. It's time to connect with your inner child as well. And it's time for forgiveness and physical and emotional healing. Okay, this is what this is about, guys. So let's get into the cards. Let me light some juniper first. So yeah, I'm going to do a crystal video, I think, if I have time. It's in the works. I want to put the crystals up before December. that's what I'm planning to do. And I'm going to do it, you know, I'm going to do it. It's about setting goals and doing it. Not about just daydreaming here, okay? It's time for action. Action on your dreams, the pursuit of happiness, okay? So let's get into the cards. These are very deep. This is going to be a very deep soul reading. We're not doing like blah, 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 this and that and that. No, we're going deep. This is deep. We're going into soul, the soul. I usually don't do readings about futile stuff. Like, oh, who's cheating on you? Who's interested in you? I don't do that. My readings are mostly soul, about the soul. But if love comes through, yeah, I deliver the messages. But this one, though, I'm feeling it. It's going to be very soul-oriented, okay? So I have a lot of very deep spiritual cards here. So this one here is, I love this deck. I usually don't use it. I think I used it once. It's the Liquid Crystal Oracle by Justin Mokisha Asar. Beautiful. Amazing. Deep. So we're going to get a card for you guys, and then we will read just a little passage from the book, okay? He studied Atlantis. There are symbols, Atlantean symbols. There's the Atlantean name of the stone. So very deep. You know, I read the whole book, so passionate. So. He's so passionate about his work, and it's so just incredible. Okay? So Spirit, what do it for group 2 with the Spirit or just one? See, alignment. I'm not going to take it. Alignment. Okay? Spirit, kindness. So what do we have for group 2, please? Just one card, please, Spirit. With the black obsidian, snowflake black obsidian. Please, Spirit. Group 2. Sorry, group 2. There's your zircon. Zirconium, which is kind of the fake diamond. Okay, so let's see what it says. Life changes. Very attracted to this, you know, the golden, which will be your solar, the red, your root, and this blue, your throat. You know, it's force, it's courage, it's life force. I mean, life changes, life force. It says life changes, but I heard life force. So the stone in Atlantic times, and the Atlanteans used to call zircon zargunel. So look at this card. Maybe it might remind you of something, you know, because a lot of us here, you know, in the spiritual world on YouTube, you know, are either from Atlantis or Lemuria. I strongly feel that I'm from Atlantis. Lemuria was first, and then there was Atlantis. So it is connected anyway. But it depends on how old you're, you know, how many times you've reincarnated. So let's see. Zircon. So it's the last one, I think. It's a Z. I think it's the last one in the book. So there's something you're finishing up. You're at the end, tail end of something here. Yeah, it's the last card. You're at the tail end of something here. There's a cycle. It's a life change. Yeah, there's another door opening up for you guys. You're about to open a new chapter of your life. Straight up. So let's see what it says here. It says, if zircon has come to you today, change is at your doorstep. What did I say? The changes that are usually presented by zircon are ones that have been long awaited. They are always life-altering experiences from which one grows both inwardly and outwardly in the world. The most exciting thing about zircon representing for most people is that it usually represents, let's start over. The most exciting thing about zircon presenting for most people is that it usually represents the last part of life change. Told you, the tail end. The part after the pain, tears, and attachments that have been realized, meaning real change and now. Zircon is also a great communication stone, right? The blue, I felt that. And will bring focus, determination, and forgiveness to the party. Through this, it lets us see that change is not just about cutting away. It is about formation, realization, and growth. One thing is for sure, with Zircon present, things are about to be very different. Group 2. Zircon's life changes always permeate all levels of self. They are holistic, which means you won't see them if you look at single parts. They hide in the open expanse of the whole. The last place a mind would look for them, and that is Zircon's real gift. Enjoy your new world and keep your eyes open for spiders. Zircon's corresponding animal totem, they often come as validation. So look for spiders, guys. Transformation. This is a contact stone for the Ascended Master Sananda. He may be calling you. Sit and listen. So 2 things, guys. Like I said, a portal is opening up for you. You are the tail end of a difficult situation. It has been tough. It has been long, but you stood through it. You were courageous. You are the tail end. Something, it's about to end. It's ending. It's over. It's over. Okay? It's over. Look for spiders and look up the Ascended Master Sananda. I think Sananda is another name for Jesus as well. Okay, so this is really exciting, guys. Ooh, I like that. There's an energy of celebration. You made it. You know, you've graduated. It's celebration. Give me that 4 of Wands energy. I love this. You pulled through. You made it. You were very strong. You're very courageous. You didn't give up. You guys are very strong. I hope you know that. And if you don't, Spirit wants me to tell you, you are very, very, very strong. Very strong. Very strong. Okay? Let's get into the Queen of the Moon oracles here. Group 2, please, Spirit. So spiders and Ascended Master Sananda. Okay? Sananda, S-A-N-A, sorry, S-A-N-A-N-D-A, okay? And spiders, it could be real spiders that are alive. It could be spiders in cartoons, on whatever. The spider, right? The spider, anywhere. On a box, something, okay? On TV. On a sticker, but I have a feeling you'll see them in real life. You might see them in your house. It's good. Good sign. So you have self-reflection. You're changing. Life changes. You are changing. You're even changing. You're changing internally. Didn't it say it? And externally. There's major growth here. There's maturity. Some of you have like a baby face, whatever. Your face is about to change. You still have the baby face, but the energy you exude is going to suddenly be mature. It's almost going to be really different from your appearance. There's a wisdom here. There is a wisdom. But it's not visible. It's by your talk, the way you talk. Remember, we had the throat chakra. They talked about communication. See, it's about your self-expression. Some of you, it could be physical self-expression. So the way you dress is changing, the hair color is changing, your style is changing, your physical body and your appearance is changing. But for some of you, it's not your physical body, it's the way you speak now. People are like, all of a sudden they're listening, you know? There's wisdom here. I mean, damn, you went through it. This has been going on for a long time. You've been prepped, you've been groomed by Spirit for this new chapter, this new version of yourself. Self-reflection. Looking at the old you and figuring out everything you learned and moving on and taking that with you as your armor, as your weapon. This is knowing oneself, not being afraid to look at oneself, the shadow, you know, and the light. You had to look at the shadow to find the light, right? This is what you've been doing. You've been self-reflecting for a long time. I feel like a lot of you have been in hermit mode forever. Forever. And you're crawling out now. I feel like the energies are the same. This is the same energy than the first and I feel probably the third one's going to be too. It's the energy. It's the energy, guys. Scorpio season, eclipse in Taurus with Uranus. I mean, hello. So you've been in hermit mode for a long time. You've been doing some soul work here, guys, spiritual work for a long time. And it doesn't have to be literal, like, oh my God, I'm going to meditate, meditate. I'm going to chant. I'm going to get into crystals, like a spiritual routine. It's you asking, you going within, you self-reflecting, however you do that, or however you did that, because it's over now. But it's something you've learned, so it's with you. And it will prevent you from getting back to this cycle here, because you've graduated this cycle onto the next. Okay? And it gets easier from here on. All right? So let's see. Animal Oracle, Divine Animal Oracle from Stacey DeMarco, same person that did these. I love these cards. Okay, let's see. What else for group 2, please? You have a clean canvas. It's up to you now to decide what you want to design on it, what you want to draw on it. As I said that, look, ritual. Some of you have been doing rituals. I feel like this wasn't your card though. I don't know. Spirit, what do you say? Okay. Again, it's very shamanic. It's very hermity, right? It's very, like I said, ritual. Some of you have been doing rituals. Some of you, it's the ritual of maybe saying, okay, every this and that this day, I'm going to take a bath. It could be one thing. It could be a whole program. Every day of the week, you have something to do. This week, I'm going to do 10-day meditation. This Monday, I'm going to do 10-day meditation. Wednesday, I'm going to do 10 minutes of yoga. Friday, I'm going to take a bath with some Epsom salt or some Himalayan salt. Starting to light incense, starting to light candles, starting to do rituals, release rituals on the full moons, new moons. Going by the river. It could be a number of things. And it could be just one thing. It doesn't matter. But you being consistent and courageous and so freaking strong and determined. Determination and courage, you guys have that. Boy, do you. You have that. And this is what creates this breakthrough. It's time. You've been at this for a long time. It's like you've been like reprogramming your DNA, cutting cords, ancestral curses, patterns. You guys have been cutting shit off, and now you're done. You're done. You've done a lot of inner work here. A lot. You are in alignment right now. Now you're in alignment with spirit, with the divine, with the spiritual realm. Some of you might even start through this whole ritualistic kind of like, I'm working on myself, I have things to do, this hermitage. You might have discovered some superpowers of yours. Your intuition got heightened, or maybe you found your intuition. You never understood what people were saying. What is intuition? Now you know. Some of you, you're tapped in. You're tapped in now. You're seeing shit. You're seeing synchronicities, dreams. You're getting dreams. It's like you've been like, you were in spiritual school. You were in spiritual school here. You were in spiritual school. You know who you are now. King of Cups. You know who you are now. King of Cups. King of Cups is a king, obviously, so he has that air element, but he's a Cups. So King of Cups is he has emotions, more than the King of Swords. The King of Wands has emotions. It's just a little bit more, unfiltered. But the King of Cups is the emotions are more internal. It's again that self-reflection I'm feeling. Because he's sitting there, he's a king, so he has to have a certain statue. He has a type, you know, the way he behaves has to be adequate to a king, that of a king. But inside, he's doing some work. You know, he's working inside. He knows what emotions mean this. He knows what his intuition is trying to tell him. You know, he listens to his emotions. He does. He's kind of a magician with his emotions. He understands them 100%. He knows what his emotions are telling him. His emotions, his intuition is his guide. His emotions and his intuitions are his guides. He knows what's going on. Very intuitive, very fair, very compassionate and empathic. He understands people's emotions, their pain. He sees. He's a seer. He sees. So like I said, a lot of you are stepping into this thing where you are able to see people's auras and stuff like that. But it's kind of like a secret, you know? It's not a secret, but you're very wise and mature about it. It's not like, oh my God, you know, I can see, you know, pompous and no. It's like, it's very mature. It's very, very mature. I'm telling you guys. There you go. Transformation. It's over. You are at the end here, my friends. 13. You're at the end. Life changes. The death card. It's graduation. The veil being lifted. See how here it's white and then it's about to go. It's that life change. Coming out of the hermit mode, coming out of the tunnel, coming out of it's not the abyss, but coming out of the secret realm, where it's a secret realm. I feel like where we are groomed, where we access our powers. It's almost like we are there with like shamans and stuff like that. And this could be like your dreams, you know, you going into your dreams, and that's where you get the knowledge, the spiritual knowledge, you know, the insight. Or it's something about an altered state where you get it. Okay, it could be when you're doing your rituals. Definitely it is while you were in hermit mode. And I feel like you're coming out of there now with everything you need. Or definitely with something you didn't have before. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay? Let's get some more spirit for group 2. It's a very spiritual reading here. But it's about powers. Group 1 was about, you know, rebirth as well. But with you, though, it's almost like it's powers. Oh, wow. Look at this. The sun. What did it say? That's it. Death and the sun. Life changes. It's here. You're done. You have finished this cycle successfully. What did I say? The dawn. The veil is lifted. It's the new beginning. It's happiness. It's joy. It's rebirth. It's healing. The sun. Happiest card in the deck. It's a 19, which is a 10. It's over. Say hello to the new you. New you with superpowers. You are not going to be, you're never going to be the same. You're never going to be the same. You're going to be looking back at your old self with not nostalgia, but with awe at how much you've grown. And you did it all by yourself. Group 2. That's what's amazing. It's a new life. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. You're feeling good. Get ready to feel good. New surge of energy. Knight of Wands. Rocket. Feeling good, you know. Look at this. Talk about rockets. 8 of Wands. The Tower. It's a new you. It's a new you on all levels of your life. It's a life change. You're changing, your situation's changing, therefore your finances are changing. Abundance, the sun. Your manifestations are coming. It's a rite of passage. There you go. This is a rite of passage, guys. This here, this is a rite of passage. The death card and the sun card, total rite of passage. And then you bring the spiritual card inside. Makes sense, right? Rite of passage. You've learned the lessons. I don't know if your ancestors, I know. I'm not saying I don't, I know. Your ancestors are part of this journey here you've been on. They are. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. I'm feeling good. I heard. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. You're feeling good. Get ready to feel good. Get ready to feel good. Knight of Wands and the Sun. Look at these two. Here you have the child who's like, ooh, lovely. This one over here, it looks like, I don't know what they're doing. They're dancing. They're doing some kind of spiritual dance. I don't know. Something like that. So, you're going to be, it's going to take time for you to adjust to this new energy that you're coming into. And it's good energy. But it's going to be bliss. It's going to be very blissful. The sun is bliss. So much opportunities coming at you. So many opportunities coming at you. Get ready. 8 of Wands. Travel. Solicit people asking for you. Calls. Messages. You've been in Hermit, so that's what I'm saying. It's going to be very, very overwhelming. You've been in the... How do you say this in English? You know when there's like a mountain and under, there's this hole and you go under? I know it in French. What do you say? It's not a pit. It's cavern. You've been in the cavern. There you go. You've been in the cave. The cave. You've been in the cave. You're about to come. You're going to be overwhelmed by the light of the sun, by the abundance that's coming to you, by the solicitation, people wanting your attention. It's going to take time for you to adapt and not freak out. Because there's a lot coming at you. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. The Tower. This is a really great tower for you. Okay? All right, let's see. Work your light. Rebecca Campbell. Group 2, please, Spirit. Oh, wow. What did I say about your ancestors? Council of Light. Divine orchestration. Helpers in the subtle realm. Rite of passage. I told you. Divine orchestration. This is a rite of passage. Your angel, you have a team that has been here. They've been behind you. You guys have been on some spiritual journey. I won't be surprised if you were MIA for a long, long time. You had work to do. You had work to do. You are preparing for something, and for some of you, you're coming into, like I said, you have come into your powers. And for some of you, this implicates that you were getting prepped for mission. Some of you are spiritual healers. You know, you have a big mission. You were being prepped for a big mission here. That's why it's a rite of passage. Now we have the Starseed Oracle, also by Rebecca Campbell. Let's see. And as I say that, look here. I was just picking this up to show you the back. It says, Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Like, hello. What was I saying? Exactly what I was saying. You guys were being prepped for your, what do you say this? For a big role. But it's a spiritual role. There's a word I use. What did I say? You guys were, for mission, yeah, but no, I said something else. You guys were being prepped for, I don't know, I don't remember. Yeah, but it's a spiritual mission. Ice Pack, Spirit, let's see. One card, please, for group 2. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful card. Empathic. Starseed. This council could be the star seeds, your ancestors from Atlantis, Lemuria. Definitely a team. The angel, the guides, the ancestors, all of them. It's a council. So it says energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. See, you guys are getting ready to step into mission, and it involves spirituality and your intuition. And because it says, you know, empathic stars, it said not absorbing what's yours. Make sure you, however, connect to your intuition. I don't feel like there's no other way, that you can't even escape your intuition because it's so strong. Because this is what you've been groomed for. It always has been in you. But now I feel like it's up to, now that you've tapped in, Spirit is going to be with you. You know, you have a council behind you. You do. They're not going to forsake you. They're here with you, you know, and you know how to access them now. You know what rituals to do. So now the trick is going to have to be, you know, the balancing act. How to still be spiritual and connected to spirit and your intuition and the spiritual side of you without freaking out and without absorbing what's not yours, right? That's going to be the next lesson, I think, for you. Or it's the new lesson you're coming into. I think the lesson you were in, the cave thingy, it was you recognizing all your powers, coming to the acknowledgement of how powerful and sacred and just special you are, your gifts. And we all have gifts of intuition and all that, but some of us, especially us light workers that are here to uplift humanity, you know, doing this spiritual work here, Reiki, cards, whatever, crystal, you know, the spiritual thing, it's much bigger than just intuition. It's not just intuition. Remember in the Zircon excerpt I read, it said it's not little things, it's the whole, right? And that's what it is. I mean, it says empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty. You're going to feel everything. Now, the name of the game is going to be how to filter it. Because, I mean, I told you, you're coming out of the cave. Look at all this energy. The sun and the 8 of Wands. You're going to be overwhelmed. Knight of Wands is an overwhelmed energy. Knight of Wands is kind of overly excited. They can do a lot of damage, you know, acting off of their emotion, their passion, and what they're feeling. So you're going to have to control that. And, you know, and have discernment. It takes practice, you know. Now you're in the practice mode. You've acquired, now it's time to practice. Okay? It's time to practice, but you're not alone, again. All right, so let's get into the empowering questions here for group 2, please, Spirit. What kind of advice on life would you give to your younger self? Wow, group 2 had the same, group 1 had the same one. Kind of. What kind of advice would your old self give to your new self? It's the same shit. But for that, I had told them, this is saying that yourself, what would you give to your inner child? But it was kind of this. So it's kind of the message is following, you know? So maybe some of you were attracted to group 1. I don't like to say that because it gets confusing. No, you chose a group. This is your group. But for the first time, I'm going to say, maybe you should go watch that. Okay, I feel that. So it says, what kind of advice on life would I give to my higher self, to my younger self? So it's like, what have you learned? Give me that self-reflection again. If you could do it all over again, you know, what would you tell your younger self? That is the lesson you've learned. You deduct it. What would you tell your younger self? That is exactly what you've learned now. That is going to measure what you've learned, the importance of it. And it's going to make you value and cherish it and understand it. Right? And it's going to help you as well in your line of spiritual work. Because I told you guys are spiritual healers. That's the word I was looking for. that I said before. It's going to be very useful in your practice. Helping younger people. Some of you might be working more with younger people. Younger, not infants, but coming into teenagers, you know, like from, I would say 9 to 20. I think most of you, some of you, it could be, it doesn't have to be like, oh, cards, because I feel like psychology is spiritual too, kind of. You know, I've always wanted to do psychology. And I think I'm going to do it eventually. I wanted to incorporate both my spirituality and psychology. And for some of you, I feel strongly, maybe some of you, this is what you're doing too. Because look at him. He looks like a psychiatrist, right? He's sitting there with the cup. He's surrounded by emotions, people's emotions, again. Empathic starseed, absorbing what's not yours. Some of you are psychiatrists. Some of you, your calling is to be a psychiatrist because that's what you were prepped for and that is your mission. Helping younger children, children psychiatrist, teenager psychiatrist. It's very important that you ask yourself though, what advice would you give your younger self? It's part of the thing, the preparation. Okay, so let's get into empowering, power thoughts for group 2, sorry. This was an interesting reading. Why am I stumbling on my words? Because it's a lot of energy. I'm stuttering. There's a lot. There's a lot of energy around you. It's always been there, but now you feel it. Because you're open now. So make sure you filter. Make sure you protect your energy and you take time out. And that you discern what's yours and what's not yours. Okay? It's very important. Okay. I forgive myself. Wow. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. Going back to that self-reflection card and going back to what advice would you give your younger self? So did you guys have issues of self-esteem when you were younger? Body dysmorphia, I'm hearing. Self-esteem, everything that goes with that, you know. Bullying, you know, self-esteem being the key word. Did you have problems with self-esteem, guys? I feel like a lot of you did. It's time to forgive yourself. It was not your energy. It was projection. It was not you. It was them. That's another lesson too. By you forgiving yourself and giving advice to your younger self, again, like I said to group 1, it might be a good idea for you to, and it's a ritual, as a ritual card here, it might be a good idea for you to write a letter to your inner child, your younger version of you, and see what gives. It's part of the preparation for your mission. This thing here that you're supposed to do and help younger people. It's all part of the thing. It's all part of it. It's a rite of passage. This has been for you for a long time, but it's time now. And you might have felt these past years have been hell for you, probably. Very, 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 very tough, very transformative. You're going to understand now why you had to go through that. Okay, group 2? And there's a lot of childlike. There's a lot of inner child energy here. A lot. Your inner child, their inner child, understanding the inner child. How it works. How it is so fundamental in who we become. Okay? All right, I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Everything is below, my IG and everything. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Happy, happy, happy lunar eclipse. Bye. Oops, hello. Okay. Hi, group 3. Welcome. So, group 3, this is going to be your partial lunar eclipse reading. We're going deep soul reading, in depth soul reading. You guys chose this beautiful rose quartz palm. I don't know if you guys have seen my other videos. I was saying in one of my videos that I received crystals, new crystals that I'm going to put up on my Etsy shop. However, I am planning on doing a crystal showing video of my new crystals, so then you can see it, 360. I mean, I can turn it around and stuff like that instead of just a picture. So there's a lot to do. I have to cleanse them, and I have to price them, and I then have to do this video, and then I have to take the pictures and put them on Etsy. So alongside that, I am doing a digital course, like a total career reconversion, and so there's a lot going on. So that's my plan, and I'm gonna do it. Because that's my new thing right now, is to plan something, when I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Okay, and that's it. So rose quartz. So how are you guys feeling? Happy lunar eclipse. This lunar eclipse, is very transformative, needless to say. We are in Scorpio season. Mars is in Scorpio, the I am planet with Mercury. So realizing who we are again, remembering our strength, who we are, remembering that we shouldn't blame ourselves for our past actions or whatever we've done. It's about self-forgiveness, like forgiving ourselves. And also, Taurus, it's about self-nurturing, self-love. It's ruled by Venus, and we have Uranus there. So it's about giving love to yourself and forgiving yourself again and choosing you. All right. So these are going to be very deep messages. So far they have been. So let's get into the Liquid Crystals Oracle. I never used this deck. I used it once, I think. It's very deep. I love this deck. It's by Justin Mokisha Asar. Very deep deck. He studied Atlantis. He is wow. So just the book is like amazing. The cards are amazing. Look at all these symbols. He downloaded them from Atlantis. Then he has the Atlantean name for the crystal. I mean, it's just the total. I love these cards. I'm a crystal lover. So that's how I started my spiritual awakening, with crystals. Okay, you got 2. The spirit want me to take these 2? No. Let's see if they collaborate. And I am Mother Goddess. I know, when I was shuffling the tarot, I saw the Queen of Pentacles, and I did think of a feminine. I was like, inner goddess. So you have, excuse me. Oh, they said moonstone is your stone. Okay. Mother Goddess. They said moonstone, just the moonstone. Okay. I love this stone. I got it a few times. It says Mother Goddess, the moonstone, and the way they pronounced it, the way they called it in ancient Atlantis, it was Lunlael. So look at this card. It might invoke something in you, because I mean, most of us in the spiritual world are reincarnated either from Atlantis or Lemuria. Lemuria was before Atlantis, so it depends on how old your soul is. I myself really resonate with Atlantis. So let's read. Let's see. Let's just read a passage here. This book is so thorough. He gives you like the message from the card, then he gives you the green, like he tells you what green calcite does, and he tells you what like deity it is associated with. He tells you the animal told him. He tells you a lot of things. But we're just gonna read why this card came to you. So it's Moonstone. Moonstone. My stone. I love Moonstone. I mean, I'm a Cancer, so. The moon. Selene. Okay, so it says. Selene is the moon goddess. Selene. Okay, so. Your healing journey today. The goddess is at your door. It is time to open your heart and feel. Moonstone comes to us when it is time to feel and truthfully open the door to our emotional self. Many of us believe we already do this, but living in a constant emotional state is not true feeling, as it holds no mystery, discipline, or understanding. Moonstone asks you to sit and feel, just sit. Don't label, think, or act or react, just feel. By doing this, one gains the ability to experience the cyclic nature of our world. Just as things arise, so they fall away, and we are able to surrender and be happy without attachment. This is the path of the goddess, and only those that embrace it may wear the lunar crest. Remember, a feeling is only a feeling while it is felt and experienced. Once it is recognized by the mind, it is a thought. Wow, that's deep. Let me say that again. Remember, a feeling is only a feeling while it is felt and experienced. Once it is recognized, it is only a thought. Spend some time around the ocean if possible in the coming days. Call and ask the Lady of the Lake to be by your side. See her rise up and stand with you. She is always waiting and will help at this time in your life. Your affirmation is, Mother Goddess embraced, I am emotion, realized. Mother Goddess embraced, I am emotion, realized. The animal totem is turtle. I didn't say it for the other signs, but maybe for you it's relevant. So, boy, emotions, emotional maturity, femininity, feeling, hearing, sensing, your intuition, and your heart chakra, and your womb, your sacral, are activated here. Beautiful card. Lunlael. I want to read again I heard somebody say, can you read that thing again? I'm going to do it. The affirmation. Mother Goddess embraced. I am emotion realized. Okay then, starting strong. Your inner goddess. It's about your inner goddess, Mother Goddess. That mother energy, that nurturing energy, the feminine energy, the yin, healing. I just got shivers. Okay. Some of you are Cancers or water signs. So let's see. What do we have for group 3 with the rose quartz? Makes sense, right? Rose quartz too. Makes sense. Wow, I'm having shivers all over. I think it resonates with me because I'm a moon sign. I am the moon. I'm Cancer. Whew. Shivers, shivers, shivers. Acceptance. Tolerance, empathy, compassion. It's a 4. Some of you, there's something about your home. There's something about forgiveness. There's something about not dwelling in the past. There's something about not harboring resentment. Remember it said in the book, what you feel it now, but once it's gone, it becomes a thought. You guys are holding on to something that you need to let go of. It's making you sick, I heard. It could be something that happened in your childhood. It's a resentment. It's something that happened. Something that happened, someone did it, obviously. Or it could be you regretting something. It's about acceptance. It's about accepting the situation. Maybe talking about it. Maybe reaching out. And I do feel like it's a family member. Group 3. It could be your mother. Take the opportunity with this lunar eclipse to, reach out. Make the first step. It's about emotional maturity too. So at the end of the day, she is your mother. If I'm talking to the people that, have issues with their mother. I don't know what your mother did, but maybe go back to the energy, because you are capable, because I feel like you guys are very intuitive and connected. to the mother energy. Maybe some of you are mothers too, and or about to be. Maybe some of you are pregnant. So this is like working on you because you're starting, you're starting to kind of like understand the mother energy, the sacredness of it, and try to go back to that, whether you are pregnant or have children or not. Try to go back to the sacredness of the mother energy. Okay, because I do strongly feel for a lot of you, most of you, this is about a mother situation. Something with your mother. Okay. Let's see. Let's get into the Divine Animal Oracle, also by Stacy DeMarco that did this. Queen of the Moon Oracle. Group 3, please, Spirit. A lot of mother energy, self-love. This rose quartz, I'm telling you. Healing, about healing. Change, chameleon. There's something, God, I have shivers. Oh my God. It's something about a lot of you. Why do I feel this so strong? A lot of you have been, you've had a fallout or don't talk to your mother at all, forever. And you're pregnant now. And it's giving you a new perspective on the sacredness and the holiness of the mother. There's something happening, a change, the way you used to think about someone, a feminine energy, or the way you used to think about yourself. Maybe you felt like you weren't pretty. Maybe you felt like you weren't feminine. Maybe you did, you don't, your body, you feel like you're not feminine enough. You're getting in touch with your feminine goddess energy, or at least that's what Spirit is prompting you to do. This is the shift with this lunar eclipse in Taurus, which is the feminine energy. I mean, it's ruled by Venus. Hello, Uranus is there too. So maybe that is the change, connecting to your inner goddess. Remember when I was shuffling the tarot, we're going to get to it, I saw the Queen of Pentacles and she jumped at me. It was like inner goddess, So, and here we got it. Moonstone, the moon, mother goddess. Accepting you. The way you are. Femininity is not what people say femininity is about. Femininity is the way of being. It's an essence. It's who you are. It's nurturing. It's caring. It's compassionate. It's soft. It's protective. It's accepting. Okay? It's grown up. It's mature energy. So I feel like you're really stepping into your inner goddess here, guys. That's the change here. You're starting to take care of yourself. And it doesn't have to be physically like, oh my God, I'm going to wear long, my hair is long or whatever. I'm going to put nails on, put nail polish. No, it's internal. That's where it starts. You can have short hair, no breast, whatever, dress like but still be feminine. It's a way of being. It's an essence. It's what you exude. That's where it starts. It's your soul is feminine, It's your yin. Are you connected to your yin? Your sacral chakra. The creation chakra. It's creation. It's creation. It's inspiration. It's expression. It's expression. It's creativity. Okay? All these things are feminine energy, are yin. It's calm, it's serenity, it's maturity. Okay, let's get into tarot. Spirit, what's it for group 3, please? Oops. 3 of Cups, the tribe. Cups, this is Venus in Pisces, I think, or Cancer or something. Again, that Venusian energy of celebration. You're starting to have some girlfriends. Some of you didn't have girlfriends. You're starting to connect with feminines because now you are in touch with your feminine energy and you're attracting your feminine tribe. The goddesses. You're attracting the crew. I'm hearing the crew. You're attracting. It's giving me the craft energy, especially the new one. I don't remember the old one, but the new one, I saw it. I mean, it's kind of dumb, but whatever. It's a teenager movie. Shit, my lashes acting up again. Just let me finish, please. Sorry. So they attracted each other, and then the new girl, the last girl comes. She's water because it's like fire, air, earth, and water. They were missing water, and she comes and they attract. You know, it's like telepathy. When she came, they unlocked telepathy. That's that kind of energy I'm feeling here for you. There's something that you have unlocked that calls in these people towards you because you are vibrating at the same vibration. And there's such a level of like protection, acceptance, and sisterhood, right? It's your tribe. You guys are goddesses, all of you. You're on the same journey, right? It's beautiful, very beautiful energy. You never thought you could be friends with girls, with women. You probably never were friends with women because you were the oddball. You were not feminine enough. Or you had a weird style, you know, and it was not considered feminine. Or you were always a tomboy, like I said. Or you were always quick to jump, you know. You were more on the yang side, let's say. And now you're really getting in touch with your feminine energy. Somehow, there's this spark that happened. I don't know what happened. These two things connected. You're in touch with your feminine energy. You're true yin, okay? Truly, I'm telling you, it's not stupid, futile stuff like putting nail polish or makeup. No. This is like something inside of you. It's your inner goddess. Your sacral is lit, you know? You feel it. With that comes sexual energy, obviously, of course. And even maybe your sexual habits changed. Maybe that's a good indicator that you're in touch with your feminine side. Okay, what's going on? There's a lot of cards here. So this is good. I like this energy, especially this Three of Cups here. I love it. Especially this Three of Cups. I love it. Page of Wands, that excitement. See, a lot of you, for some of you, I'm telling you, there's a baby here. Page of Wands, there's a baby. For some of you, this comes with you being pregnant. This is what ignites your inner goddess. I feel a baby. I feel a baby. Page of Wands. It's that young child energy. Leo, Sag, Aries. It's fun. It's passionate. Lighthearted. Solar. Just fun. Two cards of fun here. Celebrating a birth. Three of Cups and the Page of Wands. Then Mother Goddess. Change. Some of you are definitely bringing life. And that's what ignites your inner goddess. Let's see. One more card, Spirit. Ooh, what's going on with the cards? One more card, please, Spirit. What's up with these lashes? I love lashes, but they get on my nerves. I don't know how to stick them. Woo, the world, Jupiter, the gift, abundance, growth, expansion, joy, change. Told you guys, look at her. I mean, this is not divine feminine. I don't know. See her? Some of you are having a boy. I just want to say, I don't know where that came from. Because, I mean, in the Page of Wands, it's a girl. But I don't know with this Jupiterian card, because the world is Jupiter, which represents the male, the yang. And I mean, this, you know, Page of Wands is kind of a masculine energy as well. But it doesn't have to be, I mean, whatever. But there's definitely a change here for you guys, which is you meeting your inner goddess And for some of you, it is via finding out you're pregnant or giving birth, because some of you already know you're pregnant, right? Some of you don't yet. Some of you, it's coming in the future. But this is very feminine energy, yin energy, rose quartz, celebration, tribe. I don't know why I would say witches, but not witches, but it's that group of like feminine energy, tribe, a feminine tribe, where all of your feminine energy transforms into power. You guys are so powerful together. You are there. You have each other's back. There's acceptance, protection. It is true friendship. True friendship. Girlfriends. Sex in the City type of shit, stuff like that. Those type of girl bonds. There's a girl bond here. I love this energy. I don't have girlfriends. How many do I have? I don't even know. I think I only have one girlfriend that I could truly say girlfriend. Others are girlfriend. They're cousins. Canceled a few of them because, not because they did something specifically to me, but they're in the shadow. I've tried. Sometimes you have to, it's painful, but sometimes you have to cut them off. You do. So yeah, I'm a hermit. I don't have girlfriends. I don't have boyfriends. I'm just by myself. All I got is my son. And you know what? That's all I need. For now, because we're not meant to live alone either. God did not put us here to live this, go on this journey by ourselves. We're here to be in a tribe. We're collective. I know the world's fucked up, but we do have our tribe somewhere. And I feel like you guys are finding your tribe. So that's beautiful. Okay? Okay, let's get into work your light, please. People that are there through thick and thin, It's beautiful. I want that. And I know I'm going to get that eventually, one day. I will. Probably have to get out of the house to do that. Well, they never get out of the house. So it says, keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Great grandmothers. Again, this is feminine energy. I feel like there's some guides. Some of your guides are feminine guides. Archangel Uriel, maybe. Some of your ancestors that are watching over you are feminine. There's so much feminine energy here. And in keepers of the earth, again, giving me that energy of tribe, but like very bonding tribes, I don't know, very witchy. Like I said, I'm coming back to the craft, it's like you guys, this energy together creates this force, this power. It's a sisterhood. It's a true sisterhood, like a coven, I feel that energy. Keepers of the earth. Yeah, your ancestors are talking to you. Your ancestors are watching over you. They're definitely a feminine. One of them. For some of you, this is your mother that passed away. For some of you. Or a grandmother. She's pouring into you energy. And that is what vibrates in your sacral and creates the surge of your yin energy that you've never felt before. Okay? Okay. Wow, I almost have no more batteries. Okay, so let's get into the Starseed Oracle here, also by Rebecca Campbell. Spirit, what do you have for group 3, please? Group 3. Just one. Group 3, Spirit. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Something is awakening inside of you. That's what's happening. The child of the cosmos. Something is being lit inside of you, and it's your yin energy, your intuition, your nurturing energy, your compassion, your protective energy, your goddess energy. Awakening of your inner goddess. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Something that has always been there. You're finding. It's always been in you. Dormant. It's waking up now. And it's a burst of energy. And I feel like you're going to feel tingles in your sacral chakra. It's the feminine energy that's awakening. Kundalini kind of energy as well. For some of you. All right. Okay, empowering question for group 3 before my batteries die, Spirit. Empowering questions. Group 3. Empowering questions, group 3. Okay. Sorry. Wow, look at this. What larger entity am I a part of? The cosmos. Excuse me. Also, coming back, like I said, I feel like this tribe, you guys create a whole. It's a covenant. You guys' power together creates something. There's something here. There's something that's cosmic. There's something that's magical. And there's something that's witchy. I don't know how to explain this, you know? They're your tribe. They're your soul tribe. Okay? What larger entity am I part of? This group of people. You know how you're going to know? Some of you live in totally different countries from each other. Continents even. But the bond is so deep. Because you're soul tribe. You're a soul tribe. That's how you know that that's true friendship. You know what I mean? Like you think of each other and the other one calls. That kind of shit. You guys are telepathically connected. That kind of stuff. That kind of, ooh, right? Very witchy. Okay, last but not least, power thoughts for group 3, please, Spirit. I did not study today, but I really wanted to do this video for the eclipse for you guys. I haven't been on for a while too, so. I'm attracted to these 3 eyes. What did I say about telepathy and intuition? I just saw the 3 eyes, they went boom. And then the 3 cups. But let's just read. I accept my uniqueness. Then you have acceptance here. These people are gonna accept you for who you are. They're just gonna accept you, point blank, period. For who you are, but not physically, no, for the deeper version of you, for that depth, for that light inside of you, because they see it. I accept my uniqueness. I feel like for a long time, a lot of you have felt awkward, not fitting in, you know? So anyway, it says, there is no competition and no comparison. For we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. Self-love. Rose quartz. Moonstone. Love yourself. Guys, the world, the change, loving yourself finally. Look, she's naked. Chameleon. Either not changing to fit in or showing the world who you really are. Stopping to fit in. Doing stuff because it's the trend or whatever. And I don't know if that is triggered by you meeting these people that just see you, that really truly see you, that see the universe within you, that when they look at you, this is what they see. Lights everywhere inside of you. Because they see that light, that's why. It's not even acceptance. It's innate. It's magnetic. It's meant to be. It's cosmic. It's cosmic. I told you there's telepathy. There's some kind of weird energy. There's some weird witchy supernatural stuff here with these people you're gonna meet. Your soul tribe. I mean, obviously, you guys are both connected. You're on the same journey. Telepathy. You guys listen. You know, you hear each other's thought. One thinks of the other. Immediately, they call you. It happens a lot with my mother. So, you know, again, coming back to that mother energy, I told you. I love myself. I accept my uniqueness. So this is beautiful. Beautiful. I loved this reading. So guys, I hope you loved it too. Happy partial lunar eclipse in Taurus. Love yourself. Accept your uniqueness. And your tribe is coming in. Okay? So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Everything is below. My handles, my IG, blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. So I will see you next time and take care. Bye.